my lovely people, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? I'm still your girl, Tochi Williams. There is this information that I heard about Anty Blue, and the spiritual alligator, and I said, now, wow, it don't happen. Anyways, all of this time, a lot of people have been saying that Kabiyesi is not serious, that when he is serious, that everybody will know. And from the look of things right now, is either he have done something or the gods have started doing something. And this is what a lot of people have been trying to avoid by advising these women that this thing you are doing, a time will come when you either push Kabiyesi into taking action or make the gods to be angry with you. Because all of this while with the kind of things we are hearing in that palace, of which we don't know if it is true or not. And that is why I will always tell you that if it is true, that means there is wahala. So right now we have been hearing for a very long time that Anty Blue and Anty Blue have been experiencing inching, as in the thing have been scratching them everywhere. And the Kabiyesi is not doing anything about it. And then the funny part of this whole story is that they said it only happens to them anytime they try to enter the palace. This is the same palace that the king have been begging them to leave and go to where he provided accommodation for them, so that Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenika will return back to the palace, if all we are hearing is true. Now, they have been saying, no, they are not going anywhere. You married them the same way you married Queen Naomi. Who is Queen Naomi to, for them to leave the palace for, and all of that. At some point, we also heard, I don't know if you hear about it, that Anty Blue said that it is going to be over her Bible, So, and at some point, it looks as if they are challenging the king. They are challenging Kabiyesi, a whole Kabiyesi. They don't even know who he is. A great Iroko. Ha! So, but I don't know if he is the one that have decided to take action right now, or it is the gods who have started dealing with them. Because on several occasions we have heard how Iyami Osorunga, they said she was angry. And this is one of their gods that fight for the innocent. Especially when you are taking what is rightly belongs to the person. They say this Iyami Osorunga fight that kind of battle very well. And this Erinle, the river goddess, these are some of the gods that are very angry with the women based on what they are doing to Queen Naomi, of which we do know that Queen Naomi did not do anything to them. And from all the news that we have been hearing, how Queen Naomi is so important to the throne, and how she is a great, an integral part of the king, and all of that, you find out that really they want Queen Naomi back to that palace. And we have heard that Iyami Osorunga even gave the king 60 days to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace, that if not, something will happen. The other day we heard that Aunty Calabash invoked spirit of water, and everywhere was filled with water. With all of this thing going on, if you find out that things are not the way it should be, and some people will tell you they are not having any problems. That is because they will come outside, pretend that there is no problem, just like every other human being. There are many people today, they fight so much in their marriages, but when they come out, they will pretend as if nothing is happening. They will not do anything that will make you ask questions, or they will, as a matter of fact, they will paint it that everything is perfect, as in that palace is the best place to be, But there is, how will I put it? But they are facing so much wahala inside. They're giving the king troubles and everything. So right now they said, Anty Blue, she entered the palace. Remember that they say her uncles, two of her uncles have visited the palace to come and question the king why he activated his ancient sword against his wives. That is what he should do against his enemies. But a wife who took protective charm of the king, knowing that it is going to get him into trouble, is that one a wife or an enemy? It's a question. Just answer me below the comment section, okay? Then a wife who will invoke the spirit of water to come and cover the palace. Is that one a wife or an enemy? No. For those of them who are saying, why would he activate his ancient sword? If your husband, if you cannot obey your husband, if you are challenging your husband, the husband will show you what makes him great over you. You know, that is if it is true that Kabiyesi activated his ancient sword. Because a lot of people believe that it is the gods who are fighting the wives. Because this last information we heard is that they said Anty Blue enters the palace to come and see the king so that she will know if he will be able to help her out. Because the ancient stuff is getting too much. They said on getting inside the palace, they said the moment she stepped out of her car, entered the palace, she started running, screaming, shouting. You know? Then everyone was like, what is pursuing her? Why is she? And all of that. It was later that they heard from whom she was telling that she was chased out of the palace by a very big alligator. Yeah. When I hear this one, I said, wow, if it is true, that means the gods are fighting their battle at this point. Yes. Remember that when she took the protective charm, she denied it. From what we heard, though, always remember that they are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace, okay? She denied it. The only time she accepted was when she was chased by ancient eggs. You know that one thing about traditional setting is this. You have to keep your hands clean. Because if they still practice good things, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. Unlike our God that have a merciful heart, God will have mercy for you. God will not embarrass you the way the ancient egg and the alligator peppers are exposing these people. But when the wrath of God will fall upon you, it will be better that that alligator pursue you. You know, because that alligator will pursue you to come and confess. They said the way she ran out of the palace, screaming and shouting. Hey! And I said, oh, wow, this is just the beginning. Don't fight Queen Naomi. No. Don't fight Kabiyesi. No. You think you are Wagaba. There is no one like you. You can do anything and go scot-free. Okay, now let them come back to their palace now. If all we are hearing is true, because we heard that they have been out of the palace ever since all of this scratching thing started, because it gets worse the moment they enter the palace. And I said, if that should be the case, let them kukuma stay where they are now. Or maybe go to the place that the king provided for them. And I'm sure if they do that, the king might have a change of heart and appease the gods. Or if it is his ancient sword that he activated, he will do something about it. Anyways, don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? I do not live in the palace. Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. And always bear in mind, they are not for stand information, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you guys.